They told you to feel, to cry, to express. They said emotion makes you human, that if you can't feel, you're broken. But what if feeling is the weakness? What if the very thing that makes you human is the reason you keep losing? People drown in emotion. They call it love, anger, sadness, passion. I call it vulnerability. You show love, they exploit it. You show anger, they predict you. You show fear, they control you. Emotion is a map, and anyone holding it can lead you straight to destruction. I don't hate emotions. I simply don't let them lead me. Because the moment emotion takes control, logic dies. And when logic dies, so do results. That's something no one wants to hear. They want to believe that heart matters more than strategy. They romanticize chaos, pain, sacrifice. They turn impulsiveness into heroism. But I don't chase glory. I chase outcomes. And emotions? They're the one thing I can't afford to carry. Most people live like a firework. Loud, bright, explosive, burning out in seconds. I live like a blade. Cold, silent, precise. Emotion clouds judgment. It makes you hesitate. It makes you second guess the very thing you know you need to do. In battle, hesitation is death. In strategy, hesitation is checkmate. That's why I trained myself to kill it. To cut the emotional response before it begins. To analyze without attachment. To act without feeling. People think that's heartless. They think I'm numb. But they don't understand. You can't control others until you can control yourself. Every outburst, every panic, every breakdown, it's a gift to your enemies. It tells them where your buttons are. And once they know that, they don't need to be stronger than you. They just need to make you feel. That's how most people lose. Not because they're weak, but because they feel at the wrong time. And so, I became something different. Not robotic, not soulless, but disciplined. I still feel, but I don't show it. And I never act on it. I let my enemies think I'm cold. It keeps them guessing. It keeps them uncomfortable. They look for signs. A flicker of rage, a moment of doubt, a glance of sympathy. They find nothing, because I've already buried it. Long ago. You see, real power doesn't come from strength. It comes from silence, stillness, unshakable focus. And you can't have any of that if your heart keeps interrupting your mind. So I chose to silence the noise. You betrayed me? I don't flinch. You threaten me? I calculate. You win a round? I wait for your next mistake. Emotion wants me to react, but reaction gives you control, and I don't let anyone control me. That's what kills them inside. Not that I'm smarter, not that I'm stronger, but that nothing they do moves me. They scream. I blink. They cry. I walk. They beg. I remain silent. Because once you master your emotion, you become untouchable. People fear monsters, but they obey shadows. The ones who don't yell. The ones who don't celebrate. The ones who simply exist. Unmoved. Undistracted. Unpredictable. That's who I am. You won't find me raising my voice. You won't see me make a scene. I'll sit quietly in the back, watching, waiting. And by the time you realize what I've done, I've already won. Not because I fought harder, but because I killed what was killing everyone else. Emotion. I don't expect you to understand. Most people never will. They think being human means being emotional. I believe being human means having the strength to master emotion and let it go when needed. So keep shouting. Keep crying. Keep feeling. I'll be over here. Thinking. Moving. Winning. And when it's over, you'll ask how I stayed so calm. You'll ask how I kept control. And I'll give you the answer. I killed emotion before it could kill me.